Hello, everyone. This is Mike here from MTD Card Hunt, and I've got a very interesting opening that I just stumbled upon while out and about today. So, we're at the store, kind of just randomly looking to see if there's any Target or any Targets, Walmarts, whatever's that may have some tops boxes for basketball, and I'm sure you know by now that they're very hard to find. There is like nothing. So went to a couple of different Targets, and pretty much all we saw were the holiday boxes, which, as you know, anybody that's bought a holiday box knows that the glitter is an issue. So that's why that's pretty much all we see. So in doing so, just happened to take a look in the clearance section and find a box of this Uno. I think it's called Uno Elite. Yeah, Uno Elite. And this was only about a $5 box. Actually, I think this was just under $6 on clearance. So just said, what the heck? Why not? And in doing some research, found out that there might be some good stuff in here. Especially if you can find any, well, and this one in particular is a 2025 edition, which has special Viper cards. And I think this one may have the foil. I don't know. But anyways, so saw that it was just the one pack. So then that gave me the idea, well, if they have this so cheap, then maybe we can try some other stores and see if they have similar deals going on. So we happened to locate a local Walmart and found these. These are 2024 Uno Elite with, these have the foil, but these were only about $5 a pack. So we stocked up on these, got about 6 boxes. Where else are you going to find 6 boxes for $30? So yeah, thought it was a good opportunity here. So with that, I am going to open these boxes and see what we have. Actually, you know what? We're going to give Supervisor Bluey here her proper boop and sit her off to the side and let her supervise as we open these cards. I'm going to go ahead and start with the 2025 because it's just a single one. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, slice it. Okay. We didn't actually buy the game. We did see the game, but we decided to, see what kind of cards we get in these packs. And if all goes well, then there was plenty of supply, so we will definitely be back and buying more if we like what we see, and maybe even get the game. Because I love a good game of Uno. All right. Let's see if we can find any foil packs. Or this is 2025, so the Viper cards. All right, so got Stephon Diggs here. Matt Gay. Brian Thomas Jr., Zaire Barnes, Dennis Skirdick, Andrew Thomas, Carl Brooks, Aaron Jones. All right, got our first fancy looking card here. Bryce Behringer and Javonte Williams. So let's take another look at that, see if there's anybody I recognize in here. Javonte, Behringer, Aaron Jones. Yeah, actually, I think in this, only any real cards of value are going to be these type of cards here. And like I said, we have Bryce Behringer, who looks like he's a punter, and Javonte Williams. So I'm not sure if we had any hits out of that one. But let's see how we do in 2024. Oh, actually, no, we still got a couple more packs here. Sorry about that. Let's say we still got 30 more cards to go. All right. So you got Quinn, Jonnu Smith, Brock Bowers, who that would have been nice. J.K. Dobbins. Let's see, Blake Gillikin, Bro Limmer, J.T. Gray, Caleb Evans. Okay, and our fancy cards. We got Jake Moody and Keon Coleman. All right. Okay, keep moving. All right, another Keon Coleman, Jay Tuffle, Max Crosby, Greg Zierlein, Jordan Phillips, Andrew Thomas. Oh, Jalen Hurts. Could have used you as a fancy card. Okay. Terry McLaurin. Oh, well, there we go. Jalen Hurts as a fancy card. Woohoo. And Dennis Gardick. Okay. Last pack. Bluey, want to help out here? Okay. All right. So we got Javonte Williams, Cam Jones, Myles Garrett, Calvin Austin III, Kirk Cousins, got Jared Goff, Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Lockett, and fancy cards. We got Eamon Ogbongbemiga. I apologize if I destroyed that man's name. And Brian Burns. All right, so for our fancy cards, I forget what these were called. These were, I guess these are called special Viper cards, maybe. But anyways, Brian Burns. We got Eamon, Dennis Gardick, Jake Moody, Keon Coleman, Bryce Behringer, Javonte Williams, and we have Jalen Hurts. I think these cards already knew going in, if, you know, obviously at $5 or $6 a box, that these are going to be, you know, some risk. But the good thing about it is you paid $5 for this entire set here, $30. So, you know, get what you get. Can't go wrong. Oh, can't go too wrong. All right, so let's move on to the 2024s. Let's see how this works. So there's one pack, and then there's a bunch of open cards taped together. Okay, these must be the fancy cards here. So let's just take a quick peek. Let's see what these are. So Terrell Bernard, Khalil Mack, Aziz Ojulari, Colton Miller, Miles Sanders, Bradley Chubb, Jonathan Bullard, Julian Love, Carl Lawson. I got Jason Kelsey, Jalen Waddle, James Conner, TJ Watt.
Woohoo!
Yeah, boo. Fortunately, I have a Steelers fan for an assistant here.
Steelers are great.
Yeah,
Ravens suck.
All right, Joey Bosa, J.C. Horn, Travis Etienne, Cameron Jordan, Darren Payne, Jalen Reagor, Geno Smith, George Pickens, Kyler Gordon, Minka Fitzpatrick, Kyler Murray, Mike Evans, Patrick Surtain, Chris Lindstrom, Logan Wilson, Amari Cooper, Kenneth Walker, Will Levis, Young Wei Koo. I know it looks totally different, but I believe that man's name is Young Wei. Laramie Tunsil, Jordan Addison, Jason Sanders, Robert Spillane, Adam Thielen, Anthony Richardson, Alex Singleton, David Montgomery, Aziz Al-Shahir, David Njoku, CJ Stroud, Traylon Burks, David Andrews, Kyron Williams, Darius Slayton, Aaron Rodgers, Jeremy Reeves, Tommy DeVito, Justin Herbert, Garrett Wilson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Luke Musgrave, Tua Tagovailoa, and Deebo Samuel. So as you can see, I think these are just all base cards that are taped together. So what we're really looking for here is going to be in these packs right here of 4 cards. All right. Get that open. Oh, and off the bat, we've got a Myles Garrett. It's a nice one. Our, single season sack leader. Christian Watson. My man JT, who, ran into some hard times towards the end of his career with the Ravens, but he'll always be a all-time favorite kicker. And Chigozium Okonkwo. Apologies if I destroyed that man's name. So, at least this one, I think we've got a possible hit here in Myles Garrett. Have to see if we have anything going on with that one. All right, so on to the next box. And knowing what we know now about how these packs are set up, or how these boxes are set up, we are only looking for the individual pack inside. And we'll just put those off to the side. All right. Blue, you want to give that a kiss? Okay. All right, we got Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Bourne, Baker Mayfield, and James Cook. Decent players. I don't know if they would be considered stars, but we can always try to find out. Alright. And actually, if anybody's actually played this, let me know if it's worthwhile or if it's fun or interesting. I personally don't see how football intertwines with Uno, or how the players can be used is within the context of Uno, but that's just me. Although I think it's more just seeing the faces on the cards. But okay, so this pack has Isaac Seumalo. Oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay. Got Jamar Chase. And James Conner. So. Okay. All right. Got our last 3 here. Let's get that pack out of there. Oh, Okay, it comes with instructions here on how to play. All right. Oh, before I go, Bowie. Okay. Bowie was very good to me last night. If you'll notice in the video, opened up a pack of autographed Power Basketball from Leaf Pro Set. Got a couple of very good autographs in there. So, okay. So going back to our football. Robert Spillane. And Darius Slayton. Creed Humphrey. And Jalen Carter. I'm not sure any notables in there. All right. All right, this pack. Jalen Reagor. Tyrann Mathieu. Honey Badger. Oh, we got Sauce. Sauce Gardner. Haven't heard too much from him lately this year. Had a phenomenal rookie year. And last, David Njoku. All right, down to our last box here. All right, get ready, Bluey. This one's coming your way. All right. All right. Let's get a good one. All right, Bluey, right on the seal. Right on the NBA or NFL shield. All right, last pack. Let's finish up strong. We got Joel Bitonio, TJ Edwards, Nelson Aguilar, and final card, Jason Sanders. Okay, well, not a strong pack, but going back, we did get a few notables out of those boxes. Out of the 2025, got Jalen Hurts. So you got Sauce, Kamara, Baker Mayfield, James Cook, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Myles Garrett are some of the notables out of that. So have to take a look and see if these have any real value in them. But for $5, hey, you know, what do you expect? But at the same time, you know, it's very, very boom or bust, but it could be a very good boom. And with that, I will end this video and tell everybody, be good.